am Femi Joy A. Magunat from BSEd Social Studies.
Hi everyone, good morning. My name is Angela Leonor from BSEd Major in English.
Hi everyone, my name is Appleby Sumalino from BSEd Social Studies.
Hi guys, I'm Jonah May Pawin from BSEd Math.
Hi guys, I'm Charmin S. Lizor from BSEd Mathematics.
Hi, I'm Jerry El Fayed from BSEd Mathematics.
Hi everyone, I'm Ronald Montaño from BSEd Math.
Have you ever wondered what does the Santo Rosario Parish Church looks like in the past compared to our present day?
I'm sure everyone is curious about the history that lies inside the Santo Rosario Parish Church, Toril.
That's why we will delve into some interesting facts and information in today's vlog.
Aren't you all excited? I want everyone to stay curious as we tackle one of the landmarks here in Toril, the Santo Rosario Parish Church.
Forget time travel. We're going to a historical road trip. Buckle up and join the ride.
The Santo Rosario Parish in Toril began in 1930 with the construction of a small chapel by the Caballeros Catolicos and Damas Catolicas, groups of men and women in the area. They chose Santo Rosario as their patron saint in honor of Santa Maria. In 1948, the Foreign Mission Society of Quebec arrived and established a school in the area, leading to more frequent Sunday masses and a change in the feast date October 7 based on the liturgical calendar. The Santo Rosario became a parish in 1951 after the formal signing of its canonical erection. The first parish priest was Father Conrad Lafortune, who built the church and convent on land donated by Don Cayetano Bangoy Sr. In 1955, a large concrete church was built on a lot donated by the De La Cruz family where the current Santo Rosario Parish stands. Over time, the parishioners became active in church activities, showing their strong Catholic faith. The parish saw different leaders including Edgar Rodriguez Monsignor, Father Atinodoro Sorano, Father Perry Malakaman, Father Pete Lamata, Bonnie Borlaza Monsignor, and Max Sarno Monsignor. In 2003, Reverend Father Max Bahinting began the construction of a larger church to replace the old one. Reverend Father Dionisio Tabiliran continued the project, completing it in 2011, including the sanctuary baptism and adoration chapels, sacristy, and convention hall. Currently, Reverend Father Roy Mejias, the parish priest, built a pastoral building for livelihood and educational programs for the underprivileged in the community.
Did you know that Santa Rosario has been chosen as the patron in honor to Santa Maria? They keep returning in this place because of the beauty of the church and also due to their faith.
The Santo Rosario Parish Church in Toril, Davao City holds significant historical, religious, and cultural importance within the Davao region. Established in 1930, the church has witnessed the growth and development of the Toril community, serving as a center of faith and unity for its residents. The church origins trace back to the early 20th century when the Caballeros Catolicos, also known as the Catholic Knights, and the Damas Catolicas, also known as the Catholic Ladies in Toril, built a small chapel to demonstrate their faith and unity. This humble beginning marked the start of a vibrant religious community that would continue to flourish in the years to come. The arrival of the Foreign Mission Society of Quebec, or the PME priest, in 1948 further solidified the church presence in the area. The priest established a school, leading to increased religious activity and a formal establishment of the parish in 1951. The arrival of the Foreign Mission Society of Quebec, or the PME priest, in 1948 further solidified the church presence in the area. The priest established a school, leading to increased religious activity and the formal establishment of the parish in 1951. The Santo Rosario Parish Church in Turil, Davao City stands as a testament to the enduring faith and resilience of the community. Its historical significance, religious devotion, and cultural impact make it an integral part of the Davao region. The church continues to serve as a beacon of hope, unity, and spiritual guidance for the people of Turil, ensuring its continued relevance and importance for the generations to come.
Good morning, Ma'am Matar. What is your name?
Hindi lang ha, wala yung surname ha.
For you, Ma'am, what are the interesting parts in the Santo Rosario Parish? Like events?
Sa atong part, kasi sa Kajinsa, naparisyoner ko din sa Santo Rosario. Katong event na nabuta live GPT Day, yung fiesta, Lepo Fiesta, obligado mi parade sa mo ang patron saints kada GPT. Then katong GPT Day, yung fiesta na ay contest yan, kana siya para meet na mo mga kauban na mga servant leaders, then ma-improve po ang amo ang pagpangalaga din na church. So, di man nila-serve na ma-improve po naman sa mga kakulangan na mo, like sa mong GTK, yung sa mga kakulangan dito, makita po na siya once na nag-apil ako. Like ka ng, may mga contest like Zumba, mga talent, mga choral, tapos sa katong mga contest po ganito yung mga contest bitaw sa drawing, sa ito, kanang sa itawag yung drawing ng art, o mga ano ba, mga ano, contest tapos ay boss, mga boss per HP per GKT naga-contest po niya na ma-develop po din imuhang leadership po din mo sa inyong kapilya, ma-apply mo dito once na nagkapilapil ka dito mo na yung mga dili na po makalimutan dili po na parish. Tapos ma-meet nimo ang mga laing GKT, ma-meet po nimo sa mga problema nila dito sa ilang GKT. Nagwapo dito rin mag-apil-apil ka sa mga activities dito sa simbahan. Tapos, di aside ana, ma-strengthen ko din yung faith. Binag ka ng devoted, jud ka sa kanyang mga pag mo ko na yung mga mo-serve pa nga. Mo-serve min sa among GTK, mo-serve min sa among mga fellow, mga parishioners po. Para po sa Ginoo.
Salamat.
Tanan para sa Ginoo. Bisag wala ba may sweldo ana ha, mga servant leaders wala jud may sweldo ana, pero gahin jud niyo panahon para mo-serve sa Ginoo. Kanatan makitaan man gud niya.
Yes, tama.
Sa mo lang.
Thank you for the answer.
Santo Rosario Parish holds a special place in my heart. Its rich history and enduring faith have created a community that's as strong as its foundation. It's more than just a church. It is a living testament to the enduring spirit of our people.
Para si mga nagustuhan niyo mo diri ba sa church?
Sa isa lang ako ng mga ibig na nakunan, nagian ako.
Kamo na makunan sa
Para sa pista nga ibig. Ano pa kalingawan sa likod. Wala naman chikikidi. Ang family day. Ito, mga event na dyan, mga sa Holy Week. Holy Week, mga station sa cross. Mga okasyon din nga bagian ato. Magudugay yung kayo ka makakuha sa mga okasyon. Lisod sa simbahan, may patay, may kasal. Kaya mong maagian diri perminti. Kumuha po yung mga muserb sa altar. Isa mong po muserb po sa altar. Marag din, maupan na ako ng inumduman dito. Marag din naman inumduman ako sa ako yun. Mawang gini kasagaran po ng maagian na mo diri.
Pero sa man yung nagustuhan diri sa
sa trabaho. Ako po nagustuhan diri nga ang among trabaho diri napasagdan rami, wala gyud mga dali-o ng trabaho, wala. Ang amuha lang diyang area malimpyo. Kanya buwab ni area diri tanan. Malimpyo ginako ni. So sa halos tama sa alas 2 hapon. Gabot pa alas 2 hapon, gawas na kung kuminilhig. Mura na siya ang panahon diri sa simbahan sulod. Kadua, ang trabaho diri landong. Yang hago sa trabaho na mo diri, birlis lang sa Sabado. Mura na among diri hago. Sa Domingo wala may hago, Lunes dili man kaya na hago sa Lunes. Tama na niya sa Biyernes ug Sabado gyud busy na mo. Sa kasimana nami Disney sa kadlaw. Kaya isa sa mga trabaho diri. Kuna ko sa experience ko.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
The Santo Rosario Church is more than just a beautiful building. It is a sanctuary of faith and community. Its architectural splendor is captivating, but what truly moves me is the history it holds. A history of bringing people together, fostering a sense of belonging, and offering a space for spiritual connection. Within its walls, I found solace, inspiration, and a deep sense of connection to something greater than myself. The kindness and warmth of the people who gather there only amplify the church's beauty, making it a truly special place.
Did you know that Santa Rosario has been chosen as the patron in honor to Santa Maria? They keep returning on this place because of the beauty of the church and also due to their faith.
Here are some events that the Santa Rosario Parish Church Turil celebrate. First one is the Feast of the Rosary. It is a significant event that held and celebrated in October that honors the Virgin Mary and her role in the Rosary prayer.
Santo Rosario Parish is a cornerstone of faith in Turil. Santo Rosario Parish in Turil, Davao City is more than just a place of worship. It's a cornerstone of the community. Its roots trace back to 1930 with humble beginnings as a small chapel. Over the decades, it has grown into a thriving parish, serving the spiritual needs of its congregation. Today, it stands as a symbol of faith, resilience, and community spirit.
Thank you for joining us today. So if you're looking for a welcoming community and a place to connect, I'd love for you to check out Santa Rosario Parish Church Turil. See you!
Well, that was a trip down to the memory lane. I hope you enjoyed the ride, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more historical adventure.